guys, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. This is your daily tarot reading for the 13th of October, 2023. And for the second day in a row, we'll be using the Tarot of Dragons by Shawn, MacKenzie. I'll list that in the description box down below. And if you're interested, this deck is actually my featured deck of the month in my Deck Strength versus Weakness series. You can find that on my channel. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for today. Alright, my lovelies, I am back, and I failed to mention before I started shuffling that I will no longer be taking reversals for this reading. My ancestors instructed me not to take reversals out of this deck, which is originally how it was intended to be used by Shawn MacKenzie, the creator. So if you watched in my fast forward shuffling, I was turning some cards from reverse to upright. That is why I was told to take upright only for this reading, so that is exactly what I did. I will tell you, just looking at this, I feel health energy right off the bat. I also noticed we have the Empress, the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands, and Three of Pentacles. So we have 3333 showing up for you as a synchronicity. It's been a while since I've had a synchronicity, so that's showing up today. We also have 10 major arcanas and 3 aces. So we have 1, 1, 1, 1. So we have 3 aces, and then we have 11, 11, because we do have the Magician on the table as well. So yeah, some synchronicity showing up for the day. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We have the Devil, the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, the Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress. Okay, yeah, this is very much health energy. And we're looking at all our bad habits. Whether this is, or maybe we're eating too much sugar, maybe we're not exercising, maybe we're just not eating enough fruits and veggies. Maybe we're not getting enough sleep and our sleep schedule is totally jacked. However, this feels very much like a bad habit. So maybe we're eating too much salt, maybe we're eating too much sugar, maybe we're eating too much fried food, but it's a bad habit, and we do it because it makes us feel good. I mean, who does not want their cake and eat it too? However, looking at all that and logically knowing it's bad for us, especially excessively, once we sit with that for just a moment, we it clicks. We're aware that this is not the best thing to do. It's not the greatest habit. And we start looking at it enough that we start rearranging some things. We start planning how to get rid of this bad habit, how to cut some things out, or maybe add some more things in that are more beneficial. Why? Because we actually like the idea of having a long and healthy life. And we know that having certain bad habits and not taking care of ourselves is detrimental to self. Your body is a temple. Take care of it. It's your vessel to carry your soul, and you're only going to be here as long enough as, you take care of your vessel. So knowing that we want a long, fulfilling life and we need to take care of our body, that prompts us very much to be very disciplined, very disconcerting about what we're doing and why. So our actions may change simply because we're realizing we're causing harm. Not that the harm doesn't taste good, that we don't want it, but that we're causing harm. So we need to change that. So yes, planning new things, starting new things, cutting things out, and it's all in this Empress card to nurture ourselves, to take better care of ourselves, to make sure that we're here for ourselves, our spouse, our family, our kids, to be able to be here to experience what we wish and Whether it's, you know, hey, I'm 20 years old, I can do whatever I want. Well, eventually your metabolism's going to slow down. So you might as well create good, healthy habits now, even though eating cheeseburgers every day and not exercising and staying up late chugging a whole bunch of energy drinks and gaming sounds like fun. Eventually, once you hit about 30 years old, your metabolism's going to go whoop, and then you're going to realize, oh, yeah, this no longer works. So start taking care of yourself now. Very much so. They're highlighting that energy. Once I got all the cards out on... Actually, I didn't even get all the cards out on the table. I got about halfway through when I got hit with health energy. I kind of knew where this was going prior to having all the cards out on the table without even reading them. So this is strong energy. Take care of yourself now. Make changes now. It'll help you later. So what is the worst part of the day? We have the Three of Swords, the Hermit, the Shaman, which is our magician in this deck, the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Everyone wants their cake and eat it too. And yes, bad habits are painful. They hurt us. They stress us out. They cause problems. But a lot of times we keep bad habits because they're coping mechanisms. We also keep them because, yes, they feel good. And we like to chase pleasure, just nature of the beast. We also don't like changes. Bad habits usually stick around because we've repeated them so much they've become normal. They're called habits for a reason. So even though they're painful, and yes, we should look at them, we should change them, we know we should change them, it is a choice. It is very much a choice whether we tackle that energy, run from that energy, expand on our knowledge to make better informed decisions to balance things out of what we should, you know, keep, what we should go. And that might be a little bit difficult to try and compensate our habits versus reality of, oh, this is what I do. Oh, what do you mean that's not healthy? What do you mean that's a bad habit? What, no one ever told you that chewing on your fingernails is a bad habit? You know, there's a little bit of a choice, but maybe even a little bit of a shock for some of you with learning more details of what you're doing that's a bad habit. And as always, people don't like change. Like I said, they're called habits for a reason. Whether they're coping mechanisms or they're there because we've made the same choice over and over and over and it's become normal. It's normalcy. So trying to rewire our brain is difficult. We oftentimes want to hold on to what we know, and even if what we know is a bad habit, it takes strength of will, it takes discipline, it takes determination, and it also takes knowledge. Takes knowledge for us to make that choice and constantly make that choice, to rewrite our brain, to choose differently over and over and over again. That way we break that habit, we break that cycle. To run away from the negative, to run away from the bad habit, to really let it go. So you might feel a little bit of a struggle taking matters into your own hands. Yeah, they're pointing out the orb here and the pentacle and the shaman card, the two pentacles and the Two of Pentacles card, and then the Two of Swords and the Two of Swords card. So yeah, it's weighing your options, the pros and cons, the choices in any given moment, and that's not always easy. Sometimes you just do things out of reflex and you don't have that time to look for answers and go, hey, this is a choice. Am I making the right choice? Okay, we're going to move right along here. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Tower, Justice, Judgment, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. This is your obstacle, or how to get over the obstacle. And remember I said having change. People don't like change, and making change is difficult. Breaking a bad habit is difficult, and here we have the Tower. Yes. Building opportunities, creating opportunities, realizing we have opportunities to take control of the situation, to make a different choice, to actively make change that will have a more positive outcome, because we're wanting better. We need better. We're called to do better. We want that long, fulfilling life that allows us to stick around, to be here, to function more easily, to feel better is important. But that's the reason why we're attempting to do this. Remember this right here. That long, fulfilling life, that happy life, being able to have the high metabolism in order to, yes, enjoy things in small indulgences, but still being flexible, mobile. You know, not having to swallow a handful of pills every morning or stab yourself with a needle to wake up well rested. This is what we're after. And yes, there might be some things that we really need to work on, to shift, to build a better diet, to build a better sleep regimen. Or just even a whole life plan. Maybe we've got multiple areas and we're having to restack everything, starting with our sleep, then cutting out, you know, the negative sugar energy drink or the coffee crashes that we have, and then adding in more nutritious food. Maybe this is a multiple thing, but yeah, dedication, discipline, it takes control. And like I said, the choices are always going to be there, and until you make the choice a habit to choose better, change won't happen. And that's going to be the most difficult thing. Bad habits are so hard to break. Oh my God. And that goes for anyone. That goes for everyone. So yes, I very much wish you luck on this to break that bad habit. And I love the fact that this Tower card is a dragon literally breaking apart this tower. He's literally squeezing it. So yes, to break that bad habit, to take control, to wrap your head around it, to use your strength of will and force the change, no matter how difficult it is. Yes, I wish you luck in defeating your bad habit of defeating your having your cake and wanting it too moment. So let's jump into the astrology, see what's going on for the day. And we are approaching our eclipse, our solar eclipse too, which should be tomorrow. Mars in Scorpio trine Saturn in Pisces. Discipline can be strong. Work ethic can be much better. Focus on your long-term goals and work to make strides. Okay, we definitely have determination and discipline here. We also have a long-term goal. We want to have a long, fulfilling, happy life where our mental, emotional, and physical body are all functioning at a higher vibration. And yes, that does take work. We're trying to build a better life for ourselves. And yes, that does also revolve around health, long-term health. So yes, that does coincide. And I did add up all your cards. Everything here adds up to 133, which ultimately reduces to a 7, which is the mind and creativity. It is mind over matter, literally. Every time we have a bad habit and we realize it's a bad habit and we still don't choose differently, it is mind over matter. Do we want that temporary gratification of you know, eating that fried food, or do we really want to go ahead and opt out for one meal and have that salad to make sure that our cholesterol is lowered the way it should be in the normal range. You know, it is very much mind over matter. Discipline. Discipline. All right. And yes, please remember we do have 11:11 and 33:33 as synchronicities for the day. Don't be surprised if you don't see those at some point. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. And if this does resonate, by all means, give me a big thumbs up. Holler at me in the comments section down below if you have a liking to. Thank you so much to those that share my video anywhere online. It helps the channel grow. And thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.